following is largely the research from Rees Pritchard's descendant, Andrew Michaels. Ensign Rees Pritchard was a Revolutionary War officer and pioneer settler in Hampshire County, Virginia, which is present-day Morgan and Hampshire counties, West Virginia. Rees was born in 1744 to the Samuel and Margaret Pritchard from Wales. Rees grew up on the North River frontier. During the French and Indian War, his father Samuel's North River property suffered damage. In the fall of 1770, George Washington spent the night with the Pritchards while surveying western lands. In February 1776, at the age of 32, Rees enlisted in the Continental Army. On March 12, 1776, he was commissioned ensign in Captain Abel Westfall's company, 8th Virginia Regiment, under Colonel Peter Muhlenberg. He marched to Charleston, South Carolina, to serve under General Charles Lee. Rees fought in the Battle of Sullivan's Island, June 21 through 29, 1776. An early American victory. Shortly after the battle, Rees became seriously ill and was left behind in August 1776. He eventually recovered and continued serving until he resigned in March 1776 for family reasons. After the war, he married Barthama and raised a family, including a son, Rees Pritchard. Rees Pritchard Jr. would later serve as a veteran in the War of 1812. Ensign Rees became a large landowner along the North River. At his peak in the late 1780s to the mid-1790s, he owned well over 1,500 acres in or near what became North River Mills, the historic wagon road corridor that includes the ferry crossing. Some parcels originated from Lord Fairfax grants surveyed by George Washington and first patented to Thomas Parker. From 1786 to 1790, the Virginia Assembly authorized him to operate a ferry across North River. In 1800, economic hardships forced him to sell nearly all of his land. In his 1818 federal pension application, he declared he owned only 29 acres of poor pine land valued at $116. In reduced circumstances and suffering from rheumatism, the 74-year-old veteran applied for a federal pension in 1818 or 1819. All proceedings were held locally in Hampshire County Court, not in Richmond, Virginia. A notable highlight occurred when President James Monroe, a fellow Revolutionary War veteran, personally appeared before the local Justice of the Peace in Hampshire County on or about June 19, 1819, and gave an affidavit. Monroe testified that in 1776 he had seen Rees Pritchard serving as an ensign in the 8th Virginia Regiment near Halifax, North Carolina. Rees Pritchard died September 25, 1830, in what became Morgan County. Morgan County was formed in 1820 from the western portion of Hampshire County, a small part of Berkeley County. No marked grave has ever been found. Local historians and family traditions strongly suggest he was buried on his own land near North River Mills. Most likely site is the documented Gustavus Croston burial site near Ice Mountain.